Some say Africa's golden days are gone. A time when great African kings and queens built their dreams into empires stretching across the continent and beyond. But we say that a new era is upon us. A new set of African kings and queens are on the rise, driven by the same wealth of character as the kings and queens before them, building new empires of enterprise with the right partnership. So rise wherever you are, new kings and queens of Africa. Embrace your full potential and be proud of your heritage.
Of mine, Nigeria on my mind, born in diversity, blessed beyond compare.
Ooh, through these 100 years, our struggles and through all our fears,
we're strong in our unity. Peace, our destiny. Here we are,
standing tall.
We're standing tall, standing tall.
We are one.
We are 100 years
of unity.
Nigeria, we will stand, we will stand. Oh, this land of mine, this land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind, on my mind. I pledge to you my loyalty, my love, my ability.
Ooh, and as we celebrate ourselves, we shall dedicate
To serve a new Nigeria, for a better land for all. Here we are, standing tall through adversities. We are one. 100 years, 100 years, unity. Nigeria, we will stand on the mountain, shouting in the valley. Nigeria has come a long, long way.
on a journey
country.
Nigeria, we will stand. I am an African girl. Well, I know where I'm coming from, and I know who I wanna be. I am trying to defy everything they said of us, we who have chocolate skin. In the back of my mind, all I can hear, are the voices of those who are here, those who've already gone. And I can hear them whispering, what are we told when you go to their land? Please represent us well. And I can hear my grandma say, child, I've got nothing to give to you, but may God be with you in that distant land. I know where I'm coming from, and I know who I wanna be. I am trying to defy everything they said of us, we who have chocolate skin. I am an African girl. Well, I know where I'm coming from, and I know who I wanna be. I am trying to defy everything they said of us, we who have chocolate skin. So I will sing, I will sing, I will sing. Oh, I will sing, I will sing, I will sing. In the back of my mind, all I can hear, are the voices of those who are here, those who've already gone. And I can hear them whispering, what are we told when you go to their land? Please represent us well.
Nigeria is Africa's largest country in terms of population. As a result, Nigeria has the largest economy in Africa. Nigeria is one of the world's largest producers of oil. In the 1980s, Houston's oil boom is what led to the rapid immigration of Nigerians. There are over 200,000 Nigerians and their descendants in Greater Houston. Many Nigerians are concentrated in Sugar Land, Missouri City, Richmond, Katy, and Southwest Houston. In Houston, Nigerians are engineers, oil tycoons, doctors, club owners, real estate professionals, and more. Of course, in any city like Houston, many Nigerians own restaurants, markets, and grocery stores. Their cultural influence runs deeply throughout the city.
The African Americans have been led to believe from African American activists, speakers, scholars, and political pundits that gathered their evidence from the false and misleading newsbeat breadcrumbs of clues left behind by their adversaries, nemesis, enemies, and haters that African Americans returning to slavery 2.0 is as dire as it will get. The African American evidence is smoke from another fire, because the real plan is in the numbers. Returning African Americans back into slavery has already been filed away in the garbage. As been there, done that. Our correspondent Edward is outside the Mississippi State House to tell us what the numbers means. We also have correspondents placed throughout the southern region here in the United States to help us grasp the real-time conditions on the ground, reflecting as current as of this moment. You are watching the public media presentation, Expose Unveiling to the Public at Large, the United States of Nigeria. This program is sponsored and funded solely by the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network, LLC, the nonfiction book Undercover Smart, the Queen Holly Ma brand, and the Celeste Brown movie, A Studio.
If you thought that I'd just let this go, I see red, red, oh, red.
Stay tuned, keep watching, recommend this video to your family and friends, and we will be right back after this brief break with a stunning revelation because the numbers do not lie.
No matter what your hair grade, hair length, hair texture, hair color, hair cost level, because Queen Halima shampoo soap is all about clean, tingling, revitalized, strengthened, beautiful, good smelling hair that begins with a Queen Halima 100% organic shampoo soap wash. In today's market of putting product profit before people, Queen Halima is the exception to that rule. Queen Halima is produced without harmful chemicals, harshness, dangers of scalp irritation, or dangers of hair loss. In these days of healthcare precautiousness and uncertainty, and O's of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Queen Halima generously gives you 16 O's of clean 100% organic shampoo soap. So don't take the risk of using any other shampoo that is only good for this type of hair or that type of hair, and to your betterment, stop using whatever shampoo you have around. Only use Queen Halima 100% pure organic shampoo soap, because Queen Halima is 16 O's of plenty affordable, long-lasting, high-quality clean, super clean hair care. Look for it and ask for it at your next store visit. And if they don't carry it, tell them to start. And until then, you can always find it online right here at the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network. Again, at the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network.
Welcome back to the United States of Nigeria Expose. And from our ratings, you have also returned with new viewers. Outstanding! As I stated before we went to break, we have stunning, eye-opening, jaw-dropping revelations from the numbers. So let's get right to it. We begin with Edward standing outside the Mississippi State Building, where our first stunning revelation is from a scathing report compiled from the numbers by Mississippi's brightest academic scholars and turned over to the governors of the new Confederacy. Edward, what do the numbers tell everyone for sure, for certain, and without doubt nor contradiction?
Considering all that has transpired among black people, the question of the 21st century is, what's wrong with black people? The answer is, there is nothing wrong with black people. Black people are doing just fine. The problem is within the classification of black people called African Americans. In real time, black people don't identify with African Americans. The classification African American is synonymous with the word extinction. Black America has accepted the demise of the African American as a natural order in the selection for extinction. Black people believe that African Americans are holding the world back, therefore the extinction of African Americans means that the 21st century can move forward. African Americans represent the last bastion and constant reminder of a time America wants to forget and a time the new black Americans want to distance themselves from. Once the African Americans are eliminated, then black people can aggregate the 21st century, prosper and grow without the constant and consistent moaning, whining and complaining from the African Americans about slavery and civil rights. The African American is obsolete and are being eliminated through a degree of different circumstances and measures with impunity. African Americans must prepare to be eliminated and replaced by America's new black people. According to reliable data gathered by Black Race Strategic Command Center for Defined Intelligence, African Americans must conform, adapt, or perish. As of this writing, African Americans are being eliminated and replaced by a more advanced, educated, increasingly technological, highly palatable, more efficient, Black American.
Edward, that is a jaw-dropping revelation, and the public at large don't have to look very far to find where these highly educated new Black Americans congregate before they break off to their preferred home base here in the United States. Our freelance correspondent, Dorothy, has been tracking, following, and haunting the Africans at Ground Zero. Dorothy, what do you see and what do the human numbers reveal in real time?
The following data gathered by USA Today and obtained by the Black Race Strategic Command Center from the front line is based and evidenced in perpetual real time. The children stepping off school buses in the Dorchester section of this city are Black. The owners of the grocery stores, nail salons, and cafes are Black. So are most of the customers, but Blacks in Dorchester are as varied as the aromas coming from the Jamaican and Cape Verdean restaurants along Beaudoin Street. In the hip restaurants this area, diners chat in French, Portuguese, Spanish, Haitian Creole, Cape Verde Creole, Jamaican English, English with an American twang, English with a British accent. The musicians who entertain diners come from Angola, Nigeria, Senegal, and the West Indies. Diversity has come to many of America's Black communities. The diversity is not in skin color, but in culture, language, and national origin. Nearly 25% of the growth of the Black population between 1990 and 2000 was because of newcomers from Africa and the Caribbean, according to a report published in Today. Their populations are growing at a faster rate than that of traditional African Americans. The number of African Americans increased 10 to 31 million in the 1990s, but the number of Blacks from Africa more than doubled to 537,000 in the same period. The number of Blacks from the Caribbean increased 5 million.
Dorothy, your timing on this subject matter is spot on because we have breaking news that the United States Census Department has just delivered and revealed to the governors of the new Confederacy the exact numbers and locations of other Africans in addition to the Nigerians that are also replacing the doomed classification of African American. Dorothy, Raymond is in the Alabama Assembly Hall where the federal accountant is now speaking. I'm going to switch over to Raymond and see if I can get our viewers a first-hand eyewitness account and up-close look at the numbers from both sides that don't lie. Raymond, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, Operation Chief, I can hear you. The federal census accountant is about to take the chair and speak to the Alabama legislators to reassure them that their plan for the African American classification is rock solid and that there are more than enough United States of Nigerians along with other Africans living in the United States of Nigeria to fill the void. The numbers presented and handed over to the federal accountant from the governors of the new Confederacy, representing the African Americans, and the numbers presented to the governors from the Federal Census Accounting Office, representing the Africans, are both guaranteed to be accurate beyond challenge. The African numbers are being revealed first. Operation Chief, the reception inside this hall is not the greatest, but I will try my best. If all else fails, I will fax you over a hard copy containing and revealing the African numbers. Stand by. Show and tell time. Here we go.
USA Today, and obtained by the Black Race Strategic Command Center metropolitan areas where the Caribbean population is largest. New York 566,770, Miami 153,255, Fort Lauderdale 150,476, Boston 62,950, Nassau, Suffolk counties 950, Nassau, Suffolk counties, and 60.
Operation Chief, the Alabama AI system is struggling with the immigrant African numbers. So I am going to courier over a hard copy that the public can own, see, and read. It is the same, exact, and identical African numbers and African locations that the governors of the new Confederacy have. I am getting out of Alabama and heading back north before the Alabama State Cyber Unit is alerted that their AI system and data is hacked and that their plan for the Nigerians and the African Americans is now public knowledge.
Hallelujah, Hosanna. Hosanna libango. Hallelujah, Hosanna. Hosanna libango. Hallelujah, Hosanna.
The numbers and locations of the Africans have been confirmed, verified, certified, and made public as seen posted on the board behind me. The numbers reveal that the United States of America embraces with love, acceptance, and extends their resources to a new, improved, upgraded, innovative, motivated, educated, highly advanced, self-sufficient, independent, real, true, and vastly superior African American. When we return, we will go to our correspondent in Louisiana to view and examine the current African American numbers in extinction.
With all the changes Africa has gone through with colonization from China, spiritual conflict, tribal wars, foreign invasion, financial domination, mineral depletion, and government changes, you can no longer envision the Africa of colorful people, fresh air, beautiful brown faces, cultures, distinct languages, original music, and the romantic allure that the African setting sun conjures up. And this is why Wonders of the African World DVD is more important than ever, because it records the way we were and it's evidence of all time that we were here. What makes this DVD historic, priceless, and limited is this is no Hollywood production featuring stylish moments or special effects. It is not told by a history professor sitting behind a desk in London. This unique DVD comes from a man with a connection to the complexion that literally walked the land of sand with boots on the ground, and is also a professor. If you have never visited Africa, you will feel the sun, the atmosphere, and strongly identify with the history. No passport is required, no shots are needed, no language barriers to get over, and you couldn't feel any closer to the motherland had the professor taken you with him. This DVD is out of print and very limited. This DVD is so priceless that when we found the last remaining DVDs, there were only 21 DVDs left. The DVD is only $69.99, and I hope that you realize the value of it as a collector's item, a keepsake, an inheritance to leave, pass down, or give to your children, as evidence and proof that we were here. And with only 18 or less available, this DVD is a members only buy. This DVD can only be viewed in the United States of America and Canada. This DVD is unique, one of a kind, and nowhere else to be found. Once it's sold, it's gone.
We know now that the governors of the new Confederacy plan is called Operation African American Wipeout, and their plan add insult to injury because it's catastrophic when these numbers reveal that African Americans have passed their point of no return. There is no hope for the African American existence, but what you will also see and hear is something more chilling than the numbers in addition to the numbers. Our correspondent is in Louisiana, where she is going to lay it all out for us, because the numbers don't lie.
I am going to say this slowly, so that you understand me clearly. I am lurking behind a plantation house, where my contact is bringing me the African Americans numbers. My contact will be here shortly, and while risking my life in pursuit of truth, I am going off script to say this.
The federal government and the governors from the new Confederacy are in bed together. The federal government is greasing the wheels for the Africans, while the governor of the new Confederacy is using everything from public policy, judicial rulings, political harassment, civic injustice, blatant discrimination, public opinion suppression, oppression, and wholesale economic deprivation, intended to drive the African Americans into extinction. What's more chilling about all this is the realization that goes beyond the numbers, in that the extinction of the African American classification also include the lives attached to the classification that will no longer exist. What is even more chilling than that is the fact that the elimination of the African American is what the people want. The 21st century wants the African American eliminated from the game board, so the question becomes, is it racist? Is it racism? Is it sinful, and is it evil that after you have been elected to office that you should give the people what they want? I am going off script to say that it is the African American's decision as to whether he, she, or them conform, adapt, or perish.
Sister Panther Agent X, your contact after delivering the data has been arrested by the Louisiana Cybertech Unit, and they have ways of making someone talk. Airdrop the data over to the undercover Smart Black Race Strategic Command Center for Defined Intelligence and get out of there. A boat is waiting to pick you up in the bayou behind the plantation house. You and your cameraman get there now. The Louisiana Cybertech Unit and the Louisiana State Police have pinpointed your signal, and they are en route with sirens blazing. Go with God's speed, my friends.
The undercover Smart Black Race Strategic Command Center for Defined Intelligence will take it from here. I love you all. Power to the people. Peace out.
Let's first take a moment to watch and listen to the African American Numbers Report.
States with the most African Americans by percentage. Starting off at number 10, we have Arkansas, with a significant 17.7% of its population being African American. Moving up the list, at number 9, we find Tennessee, where 20.5% of the state's residents identify as African American. Virginia secures the 8th spot with a notable 20.7% of its population being African American. North Carolina takes the 7th position, boasting a diverse population with 28.4% identifying as African American. Alabama claims the 6th spot, where nearly 30% of the state's residents are of African American descent. South Carolina grabs the 5th position with a substantial 29.9% of African American residents. Maryland secures the 4th spot on our list, with 31.8% of its population identifying as African American. Georgia takes the 3rd position, showcasing a diverse demographic with 32.7% African American residents. Louisiana claims the 2nd spot, where an impressive 33.3% of the population is of African American descent. And at the top spot, Mississippi leads the way with a significant 38.8% of its residents identifying as African American.
I hope everyone made it out of the South safe and sound. Now let's look at this African American numbers data compiled from the governors of the new Confederacy that is punishable by death to possess, read, or inquire about. You should have noted straight away that in every state profiled, not one state contained the required 50% minimum number of African Americans, and therefore the word significant and impressive is to the detriment and not to the benefit of African Americans. The undercut to the African American numbers are the notable words significant and impressive. It is significant to the governors of the new Confederacy that after all the garbage, dirt, and disease they threw at the African Americans, it is significant to the governors to still have over 20% of African Americans remaining. The governor of the new Confederacy considers the numbers to be significant in terms of their failure to eliminate the African American from the game board.
It is, however, impressive to the governors of the new Confederacy that the numbers reveal that they are all in line with keeping the African American from ever reaching 50% ever again. The governors are impressed with themselves that they are working together as one body, ensuring that in the end, no African American is left behind. We left a satellite self-destructing recorder behind, and we listened in on after meeting that they held after their meeting with the federal census agent, and heard the governors and the federal census agent referring to the numbers in the African American count as mere pockets of resistance. The governors and the federal agent had a long, hearty laugh when one of the governors said that the small percentage of African Americans that remain have developed a resistance to bug spray.
Welcome to the Undercover Smart Black Race Strategic Command Center. You are watching the United States of Nigeria. The numbers from the Africans and the African Americans have been compiled, converged, and the final analysis is now complete. Please come with me.
Many African American avenues linking, rebuilding, or re-establishing connection to our African ancestry has been circumvented, compromised, distorted, obstructed, closed off, eliminated, and removed. All data and evidence collected and obtained by the Black Race Strategic Command Center for Defined Intelligence reveals and concludes that the welcome mat for African Americans wishing to link to African Americans wishing to link to African ancestry has been restricted. The African American history of chattel slavery is a terminal cancer on African history. To be accepted and received as viable Africans, African Americans must be born again. Time is of the essence. The numbers don't lie. African Americans must move to conform, adapt, or perish. There's no time remaining for each one to teach one. The new Black Americans are not only eliminating and replacing the classification of African American, they are also eliminating and replacing the Black people attached to the classification.
When everyone is repeating the same tribal mentality that people only buy from whom they like, know, or trust, it is no mystery why many Black businesses fail. So, here's a clue. Buy, shop, and support without prejudice. Shop what is beneficial to you and support what is in our best interest to support, whether or not I like you. Do you like me? 6 things about the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network LLC, www.tdrsn.com. Number 1. This is Queen Halima 100% pure organic high-quality shampoo soap. Google the name Queen Halima and see what it takes you. Number 2. Queen Halima 100% pure organic high-quality shampoo soap has never had a return, complaint, recall, nor lawsuit. Number 3. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network LLC received 95 out of 100 from Google for providing a great customer experience. Number 4. Shop the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network LLC. Number 5. Use Queen Halima 100% pure organic high-quality shampoo soap. Number 6. Stop being afraid of the dark. You feel me?
If you are one of the African Americans that choose life, then you must align your African American business to seek out, partner with, and do business with the African. The African is your friend, supporter, base. And without a friend, support base, and patronage from the Africans, no African American business can exist on a perpetual level upon America's soil. There are simply not enough African American remaining in the United States of America to make a Black business stand. The numbers don't lie. To help you make your intent, presence, and acquaintance known with a proper and fitting introduction, I offer African Americans the opportunity to sell to the African the Queen Halima 100% pure high-quality organic shampoo soap. Exclusively from the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network LLC, Queen Halima 100% pure high-quality organic shampoo soap is assigned to the Africans that you come with a fresh mindset and new perspective concerning African American and African relationships, interaction, expectations, cooperation, and commonality. Stay away from selling Africans, the European shampoo brand of Bland. Only offer, carry, market, use, and sell the Queen Halima brand, and you will be sure to get it right the first time.
Ranch Shopping Network is a valuable resource and a benefit to anyone's life. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network opens the door to power, intelligence, confidence, competitiveness, involvement, participation, and market share with style, purpose, savings, and originality. So, what exactly does the Diamond Ranch Shopping Network do? The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network enlightens the spirit, builds the body, and strengthens the mind by presenting, promoting, supporting, showcasing, offering, selling, shipping, distributing, and delivering products to you that enlighten your spirit, build your body, and strengthen your mind. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network majors in skill and craftsmanship. Therefore, skill and craftsmanship comes before price, looks, vanity, or expediency. Their products and merchandise reflect and define the respect we all should have for skill, wearability, durability, longevity, detail, creative independence, and craftsmanship. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network greatly assists your dreams, plans, and endeavors by bringing your visions to reality, thus keeping you relevant, original, unique, and respected. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network introduced to the world everyday's people via showcasing their products, talent, and skills into the 21st century and beyond. The Diamond Ranch Shopping Network's inventory consists of a variety and an assortment of rare, new, hard-to-find, pre-owned, or one-of-a-kind merchandise. All pre-owned merchandise is guaranteed to be in great, excellent, or mint condition. Merchandise is sold first come, first served. Merchandise is sold as is and all sales final.